It's Portland Bulldogs boys basketball on WPPS, brought to you by the Portland Public Schools. Promise, prepared, and empowered. Now we send you to the broadcast booth with Steve Schwartz and Frank Myatt.
Good evening. It's January 5th, 2023, and we're here at Windham High School for tonight's Class AA North showdown between the Windham Eagles and your Portland Bulldogs. This is Frank Myatt, joined tonight by Steve Rogers. Steve Schwartz is off. Steve, the Bulldogs come in 5-2, coming off a very close game against Oxford Hills. Windham, the record may not really reflect the team they're about to put on the floor.
Yeah, because they played really well the other night against Thornton. They gave them a run. They were actually ahead at halftime, I believe. They're coming together, and they're a young team, so they'll obviously improve. Good coaching on their sideline as well with Coach Russo and Coach Polkinen with Windham. So I think Windham is going to come after them, particularly on the home court. And Coach Russo will be looking for his team to rebound after a tough loss to a really good Hamden team the other night.
Very difficult stretch here for the Bulldogs as they just came off a win against Edward Whittle in Auburn, a tight loss to Oxford Hills. They'll play Chevers 2 days from now on Saturday afternoon. We'll see if the Bulldogs can bring it tonight and get back to their winning ways. We'll bring you the action in a moment.
Portland High School, starting at guard number 1, Kevin
As we bring you the starting lineups, Kevin Ruggiero, the hero of Edward Whittle. He'll get another start tonight, joined in the backcourt by Kennedy Charles and Brady Toer. And two starters in the front court, Remy Giovanni and Patia Donato.
Portland High is coached by Joe Russo, assisted by Daniel May, Joe Giordano, and Joe Johnson. And now, ladies and gentlemen, your Windham High School Eagles. Starting guard, senior number 2, Owen Combs.
Windham starting number 2, Owen Combs. Joined by number 12, Blake McPherson. Rounding out the starting lineup, Quentin Lindsay, Eric Bowen, and Grady Dixon. So as the teams head to midcourt for the tip-off, Windham, Portland, teams about the same size, Steve. We've seen Windham play 2-3 zone against the Bulldogs. They did play man against Thornton Academy, so it'll be interesting to see what Coach Polkinen has dialed up.
I would look for Joe Russo to go full court pressure. Windham's a younger team. Portland has veteran experience. And I would look for Portland also offensively to try to take its size advantage inside, which we see right there, right off the bat.
Right there. So initial shot missed by Remy Giovanni. The offensive rebound by Kennedy Charles ends up setting up Patia Donato. He's fouled. He'll go to the line for 2. As that fouls on Blake McPherson, his first.
Yeah, if Portland can get some inside game going early, it'll just open it up. But a little disappointed to see the first shot of the game, a deep 3. That's something they have to be patient about and let it create itself. Go inside early, and that will eventually Windham will have to double down, and that'll open up those 3-pointers a little clearer. I would expect Remy Joe to play a big game tonight.
Quick turnover there off the steal and assist by Brady Toer. Donato lays it in for 2.
Yeah, Remy Joe and Patia will be big factors. Obviously, their size will be an advantage over a smaller Windham team tonight.
Up top, it's Combs. He swings the ball to the corner. McPherson on the floor, into the lane, puts it up. He will be fouled by Patia Donato. Bulldogs' first foul of the game.
Yeah, Blake McPherson has come on in the last couple of games, getting a little more playing time. He ended up with 20 in a close game against Thornton Academy the other night. So
he misses the first. Misses both. Rebound to Patia Donato. Dogs look to push. Ruggiero. Swing to Toer. Back to Ruggiero to reset. Charles drives, loses it. Stolen by Bowen. Takes it in. And he will be fouled by Tower. Brady Tower's first foul of the game. Bulldogs second.
Young's first foul, second team foul. Eric Bowen at the line, shooting 2 shots.
Windham is also athletic, will also look to push the ball just like Portland will.
Bowen hits the first.
Both teams will push the ball, but they'll also be patient offensively. If it's not there, they'll set up and they'll run and be patient, look for a good shot. Try to break down the defense.
2 shots for Eric Bowen. It's 3-2 Portland in the early going. Tower dribble handoff to Wani. Joe kicks. We're going to be one for 3. No good. Follows the shot, but the rebound falls to McPherson. Quickly taken away by Petilla Donato. Dish. Remy Joe Wani off the glass. No good. We've got a scrum on the floor. Jump ball. Arrow pointing to the Eagles.
Jump ball, Windham possession.
And there we see, Frank, we got Portland full court pressure right here, right off the bat. Just a straight man.
Portland, a team used to playing in a full-size court in the Expo. Not fazed by the long court here. It's a nice dish there by Combs over to Bowen for 2.
Windham also showing a little full court pressure. Not quite as tight as Portland's early.
That basket puts Windham in the lead, 4-3. 6 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Will be Tower. Hand off to Charles. Wani, hesitation, kick to Tower for 3. No good. Rebound kicked out to Crady Dixon, number 30. Dixon will bring it up himself. Defended closely by Kennedy Charles. Reversal dish along the baseline to Combs. Back over to Bowen for 3. In and out rebound, Petilla Donato. Ahead to Charles. Offensive foul.
Rule number 1, don't leave your feet without some place to go. Kennedy got in the air and found out there was no place to go with the ball. Play a control foul.
And Portland's first turnover of the game comes on that offensive foul.
And I'm sure in the prep for tonight, Coach Russo emphasizing take care of the basketball. That was their downfall the other night, late in the game.
Spin move, whistle for a travel by Quentin Lindsay. Well, turnovers negate, it'll be Bulldog ball. Tower defended by Bowen in the backcourt. And we'll have a hand check foul on Eric Bowen, his first.
Eric Bowen, number 15, picking up his first foul for Windham, second team foul.
Tower to Garmagisha. The corner, Remy Joe, pull-up floater, no good. Rebound, Pepito Garmagisha, but he'll lose the handle.
No possession.
And interesting call there, Steve. It didn't look like Portland ever secured possession to me.
Yeah.
But either way, the men with the striped shirt say it's a backcourt violation for Portland's second turnover of the game. Combs, backdoor cut, rejected by Jesse Kamas, who's checked into the game.
And that is Windham's bread and butter offensively. They'll just move the ball around and look for people going backdoor. You'll see a lot of back screens and back cutting, and that's what they're looking for.
Here's the feed to Kamas. Windham doubles down. That'll be taken away by the Eagles. Some contact inside. Eric Bowen going up. Some discussion from the referees.
The word from New York is?
It'll be an offensive foul. Two quick fouls on Eric Bowen. He will take a seat, replaced by Tyree James. And Adrian Moody also checking in for the Eagles. Drew Veyu set to check into the next dead ball for Portland. 4 minutes to play in the first quarter. 4-3 Windham. This is Frank Myatt, joined by Steve Rogers. Tori Bachman on camera for WPPS 3. Remy Jowani, 3 no good. Rebound, Kamas to the block.
There we go.
In for 2 and a chance for a 3-point play.
Again, Portland has to control the paint, especially early in the game. That's why I went to Jesse early as a substitute. Give him that added help.
It'll be the first foul for Owen Coombs, number 2. 4th foul on the Eagles. Jesse Kamas with a chance for an old-fashioned 3-point play.
Coach Russo using the bench a lot. That allows him to extend that pressure as long as he wants. Try to wear down the young Windham team.
Jesse rolls it in for a 3-point play. 6-4 Portland. To the corner. Back up top, James. Back to James, back to McPherson. Baseline. Floater. In and out. Rebound to Donato.
Portland's got numbers. Good pass. Oh!
Nice look inside by Kevin Rugabirwa to get Jesse Kamas. Kamas will be fouled. Chance for 2 more foul shots. Foul will be number 13, Quentin Lindsay. His first, Wyndham's 5th.
Jesse coming across the other side of the hoop created that foul. If he went straight up, I'm not sure he would have gotten the foul.
Jesse rolls in the first. Thomas, a junior, playing his 3rd year of varsity basketball for Coach Russo. And he hits the second. Lindsay going right at Kamas. Turnover.
Good defense.
And giving right back.
Had the right idea, but no balance.
3-pointer Coombs, no good. Rebound McPherson inside. Layup, no good. Tapped out. And it will be eventually corralled by Brady Tower, who's on the run.
Kickball.
And he throws it off Owen Coombs' foot.
Brady Tower always that man on the spot. Ball's loose. The kid from Windham thought he had it, and all of a sudden Brady comes out of nowhere and bats it away.
A great hustle effort from Tower. Player not afraid to get his jersey dirty. And we'll have another kick. We'll do it all over again. Kenny Charles set to inbound. It's the lob to Kamas. Kamas can't corral it. Portland's 5th turnover. Remy Jowani heads to the table, set to return for Portland on the next dead ball.
I think that was Kennedy's first incomplete pass of the day.
Kennedy Charles, Fitzpatrick Trophy Finals. There's a steal by Tower. Ahead, Donato. He'll go to the line for 2.
Patina doing exactly what he's supposed to do on that, just keeps the space. Brady makes the defender commit and then kicks it into Patina, draws the foul.
Tyree James, number 10, with his first foul. Windham's 6th, so no more fouls to give for the Eagles. 2 shots for senior captain Patia Donato. This is the first. Grady Dixon returns for the Eagles, as does Remy Jowani for the Bulldogs.
Jesse giving Coach Russo good minutes off the bench early.
And we will have a violation on Portland. I didn't see where he was pointing, Steve. But either way, Windham basketball.
Must have been right because Coach Russo did not say a word to the officials. So
James trapped in the corner. Up top, Coombs, shot fake. Kicks it out. Moody for three. No good. Rebound Donato, and here come the Bulldogs. Wani to Girmagisha. Hands off to Tower. Tower into the lane. Wild shot off the glass for two.
I'm not sure even Brady expected that one to go in.
10-4, Portland, 2 minutes to play in the first quarter. Windham breaks the press. Coombs, skip pass to Moody. Dumped inside, Lindsay kicked out, three-pointer, Tyree James. No good, rebound, Remy Giovanni. Pushes the ball to Girmagisha. Goes by into the lane, and he will be fouled on the floor, it appears. So it'll be 1-1 for Pepito Girmagisha. That fouls on number one, Adrian Moody.
Picking up his first foul. That's his 17th foul.
Drew Vayu returns for Portland.
Number 5, Connor Janvrin.
And Connor Janvrin enters the game for the Eagles. 1-1 for Pepito Girmagisha. This is it. Rebound Vayu. Backed out to Girmagisha for three. He hits the long range shot. Three-pointer Pepito Girmagisha. There's Portland with appears to be a 2-2-1 trap. Janvrin gets it over to Combs. In the corner, Moody defended closely by Remy Giovanni. Quentin Lindsay to the floor, kicks it out. Coombs for three, and he answers.
Good patience there by the Windham offense.
1 minute to play, 13-7 Portland. Tower will have it deflected out of bounds off Moody. Jesse Kamas returns for Portland, replacing Drew Vayu. And Eric Bowen checks back in for Windham.
Drew Vayu with a big rebound there and a nice kick out. Good awareness.
Tower defended by Bowen. Tower dribbles right. Inside, throws it away. He was trying to feed it to Remy Giovanni, instead found Connor Janvrin.
Had the right idea.
Bowen inside to Lindsay. Lindsay out to Janvrin. 30 seconds to play in the first quarter. It will be Moody to Janvrin. Reversal. Dixon puts it on the floor, and he'll be fouled.
Before the shot.
There'll be two on Brady Tower. Portland's fourth.
Coach Russo going to get him out of there. Doesn't want him to pick up a third in the first period.
And as Kevin Rugabirwood returns to replace Tower. Bowen kicks it out. Lindsay for three. Back iron. Rebound Wani. Nearly loses possession. Gets it to Kamas. They get it over. 8 seconds to play. Beautiful lay-in. Rugabirwood inside to Charles. Last minute heave. We'll have a travel.
Portland gets one last possession.
0.6 seconds on the clock. Just enough time to catch and shoot. 15-7 Bulldogs. As we're about to close out the first quarter.
I'd post Kamas up down low and hit him. Windham's thinking the same thing, sending a second defender over there.
There it is anyway.
Well, we called it, Frank.
They barely got it off. So at the end of one, it's 15-7 Portland. We'll bring you the second quarter in a moment. It will be Portland basketball to start the second quarter. Bulldogs with an 8-point lead after one, 15-7. This is Frank Myatt, Steve Rogers, Tori Bachman on camera for WPPS TV3. Tia Donato kicked inside.
Back
Charles.
inside again.
Good
off the interior pass.
Yeah, hand off to Camus. It results in the travel. So 7th Portland turnover, 8 for the Eagles. There's quick inbound. Windham caught Portland sleeping, but they give it right back to him. Donato with the steal. Jeremy Geisha puts it on the floor, splits the block, and they'll be called for a travel. Vayu and Kevin Rugabir replace Camus and Jeremy Geisha.
Portland goes back to extended pressure again. Coach Russo playing his bench deeply in the first period so he could extend pressure through the first half and probably into the second half if things go well.
Quentin Lindsay fires it up court to Janvrin right inside, and he floats it in for 2. And Rugabira, dribble push. Back up top to Remy Jo Wani. Wani will be fouled by 13, Quentin Lindsay. Lindsay's 2nd. Wyndham's 8th. Remy Jo Wani to the line, shooting 1-1. As Sam Esposito set to check in for the Bulldogs.
Frank, Portland seems a little out of sync offensively without their court leader on the floor. Brady on the bench with 2 fouls. Sure, Coach Russo hopes he can get some time there. But if the lead gets close, he's going to be forced to bring him back in.
Free throw no good from Remy Jo. Rebound to Blake McPherson, his 4th rebound of the game. Janvrin, shot fake. Back up top to Lindsay. Brady Dixon. Back to Lindsay as Wyndham resets.
Portland's in a 2-3 now, Frank.
Bowen kick. Grady Dixon shot fake. 15-footer, no good. Rebound batted around. That'll be Wyndham ball.
I think Mark Madison said it's going the other way. Yep, Wyndham ball, sorry.
Well, Kennedy Charles nearly with the steal there. Portland will scramble here to recover. Dixon inside, blocked. Charles up for 2.
Delay a game warning. Can't bang the ball when it comes through the hoop.
And that'll be a warning the first time, Steve?
Yes, warning, that technical from here on.
17-9 Bulldogs.
They get that
6 minutes to play.
That trap zone extended now.
McPherson, corner 3. In and out, rebound to Patia.
That right there would be and
an offensive foul. Coach Russo not happy with that call there, Steve.
Honestly, Frank, that one could have gone either way. Patia did extend his arm, but the defender was moving at the same time.
Pass inside, way up for 2. Blake McPherson off the glass. 17-11 Bulldogs, under 6 to play in the first half. Rugabirwa, dribble handoff to Charles. Charles to Remy Jo. Remy Jo Wani, pull up 3. Knocks it down. Donato picks his pocket. Recovers to Charles. Charles back to Donato inside, and he'll be fouled. And wait for the indication here.
Kennedy Charles with great vision there.
Second foul on Blake McPherson. His second team's 9th. 1-1 for Patia Donato.
Patia Donato at the line.
3 points of the evening so far. Portland leads 20-11. No good. Rebound to Remy Giovanni.
There's that turnover again.
At 10th Portland turnover. Both teams into double digits in the turnover game as Jesse Kamas returns for Portland. Coach Russo will take a timeout and we'll take one too. 20-11 Portland, 5:19 remaining in the first half. We'll be back. So off the timeout, Benny Nziza checks in for Windham and Eddie Antonio checks in for Portland. And it will be Windham ball. I don't know if they're discussing where the spot's going to be, Steve.
I think he's discussing the substitution.
So Antonio will return to the bench. Here's Garamegisha returns. Bone inbound. Deflected by Charles. And we're going to have a foul, I believe, on Garamegisha. He tried to sneak up the sideline there. And it is. First foul on Pepito Garamegisha. 6th on the Bulldogs. So Adrian Moody returns to the game for the Windham Eagles. Charles defending Combs. Combs to McPherson.
Portland's gone back to straight man now.
Nziza. Benny Nziza to the lane. Lays it up off the glass, no good. Rebound to Esposito, and we'll have a foul.
Seems like every player Coach Russo's brought off the bench so far has just gone in and grabbed the first rebound on the first missed shot as soon as they check in, making their minutes count.
That foul's on number 11, Benny Nziza. His first, Wyndham's 10th, so Windham over the limit. Esposito to the line, shooting 2. Sam misses the first. Rough foul shooting evening so far for Coach Russo's squad. They still maintain a 9-point lead. I think we'll have another violation. Drew Veil will return to replace Sam Esposito. The pressure, Bowen. Pressure by Garamegisha. Taken away by Remy Giovanni, but he can't quite corral it. Nice read by Remy Joe, Steve, just a half a step late.
That's what Portland looks to do, make the team just lob it just a little, and with their team speed, they get into those passing lanes and go with it.
Charles the deflection.
As you see there, even just trying to lob the ball in out of bounds is most often effective, but not with these Portland defenders. There's some great athletes out there.
Yep, chiefly among them Kennedy Charles, Fitzpatrick Trophy finalist, the Bulldogs football team, and a sprinter and jumper for me during the outdoor track season. Charles finally gets the steal.
And a great kid.
Garamegisha, long 3, no good. Rebound tapped around.
There he is again.
Charles possesses it, and I think he got the timeout off. Great hustle play by the Bulldogs there. They'll maintain possession. 4:24 in the first half. 20-11 Bulldogs. We'll be back. Half-court inbound for Portland. It'll be Remy Giovanni to inbound. Garamegisha defended by Eric Bowen. And we'll have an offensive foul. Don't you get him with the off arm there, Steve?
I guess. That's what he called it. That's what happened. Forces Joe Russo go back to Brady Tower, who has 2 fouls as well.
And Bulldog backcourt in a little bit of foul trouble. And we'll have a foul on Kennedy Charles. It'll be 2 on Charles. So Charles, Tower, and Gear Magisha each with 2 fouls for Portland, along with Patia Donato. As that's the 8th team foul. We'll have 1 and 1 from Owen Combs. Combs misses, rebound to McPherson. McPherson inside, Bowen off the glass for 2.
Great quick release. Catch and release.
We'll have a delay warning on Windham now. Kevin Rugabira checks back in. He'll replace Remy Jowani.
Kevin Rugabira, number 1, checking in for Portland High.
That warning allowed Coach Russo to make his substitutions. Patia Donato back in as well.
Rugabira reverses it to Tower. Tower gets it across. Dribble push. And they'll throw it off a Windham defender for... No, looks like we might have a foul here, Steve. The officials going to conference. So we will have a foul on number 11, Benny Nziza. Nziza's second. Tower to the line, shooting 2. 7-point Portland lead, 3:49 to play in the first half.
Oh, foul line woes continue.
Tower misses his first.
Rare miss by Brady Tower. Sometimes it's contagious.
And he'll miss the second. McPherson with another rebound. Combs back to our cut
There's
to
that
Bowen.
back cut. Good rebound.
No good. Slapped around. It'll be Portland ball.
Antonio, number 12, in the lead for Portland High.
Tower pressured by Bowen. Brady gets it across to Donato. Reversed Eddie Antonio's checked in for Portland. Antonio back to Patia. Donato to the lane. Up off the glass. Offensive foul.
Good pass, but he couldn't control it.
Patia Donato, number 14, play control foul, his 3rd foul.
So 3 fouls on Patia Donato. Coach Russo will send Veyu in to get him.
Back into the game for the Bulldogs.
3:15 remaining in the first half.
Portland with extended pressure. Man-to-man full court.
Combs to McPherson. 3 no good. Rebound to Tower. Brady will look to push. Gets it deflected, but possession maintained by Eddie Antonio. Antonio to the lane. Travel. 13 Portland turnovers in the first half here, Steve. Giragisha will return for Portland, replacing Antonio.
I guess the bright side of that, Frank, is Coach Russo's halftime speech is made easier.
McPherson to the lane, off the glass. No good. Fights for the rebound, and Windham maintains. Nziza
Jump ball.
will be blocked for the jump ball.
Jesse Camus, great defense there. Stayed on his feet, made the block. No foul and tied it up.
Will stay Windham ball here.
Calling a little 2-3 for the out of bounds.
Bowen.
Staying in it.
To Moody. Moody be fouled by Rugabirwa.
Moody just a freshman, Frank.
Picking up his first foul.
And that freshman will go to the line shooting 1 and 1. Eagles trail by 7. 2:20 remaining in the first half. He'll miss the first. Guess he is shooting 2 though. As Portland is over the limit as well. Second one doesn't fall. Rebound McPherson, and he'll be fouled. Let's see if that's on Kymas. And it is Jesse's first foul. McPherson to the line. He has 9 rebounds so far in the first half, along with 2 points. And he misses the first. So, Steve, not only is the foul shooting woes contagious, it's contagious on both sides. We see number 23, James Johnson, check in for Portland. And Crady Dixon returns for the Eagles. One more free throw for McPherson. He knocks it down. 20-14 Bulldog lead as we wind down towards 2 minutes to play. Tower breaks the pressure to Johnson in the corner. Johnson into the lane. Up off the glass, no good. Rebound, Crady Dixon. McPherson to Bowen. Bowen puts it on the floor. And that'll be 3 fouls on Brady Tower.
Well, the team foul pendulum has swung early in the game. Windham had committed far more fouls than Portland, but in this second period, it's more than evened out.
Eric Bowen at the line, shooting 2. Rolls the first one in. His 5th point of the game, Windham's leading scorer. As Windham cuts the Portland lead to 5. Second shot good as well. Under 2 minutes to play, 20-16 Windham. This is Frank Myatt along with Steve Rogers. Tori Bachman on camera for WPPS TV3. Here Magisha picks up the dribble, gets it to Kamas. We'll have a jump ball. Arrow to the Bulldogs.
Jump ball, Portland possession.
Number 5, Daniel Misi checks in for Portland. He'll replace James Johnson.
5 into the game for Portland High.
Misi, a junior, seen significant time on the JV team, getting what I believe are his first varsity minutes of this year. Gary Magisha picks his foot up for Portland's 14th turnover. Windham gets it in, 90 seconds to play in the first half. Bowen defended by Rugabirwa. Rugabirwa gets a hand on it, unable to maintain possession.
Been a little sloppy out there.
McPherson rolls to the baseline. Offensive foul. So that's Blake McPherson's 3rd foul, as Danny Amisi set up and took the charge. Benny Nziza back in for the Windham Eagles.
Number 11 back into the game for Windham High.
1 minute to play here. Portland with a 4-point lead. Thomas to Vayu. Vayu finds Girmagisha. Travel. Dixon gets it across, defended by Amisi. Dixon goes right into the lane, swiped by Kevin Rugabira, deflected off a Windham player. This will be Bulldog basketball. Off the 12th Windham turnover as Eddie Antonio returns for Portland. Antonio gets it across. 35 seconds to play here. Antonio throws it away. Steal Quentin Lindsay, takes it in, and he'll be fouled by Drew Vayu. Vayu's first foul. 2 shots for Lindsay. And set to check in for Portland, number 15, Josh Gribben. Lindsay gets the first.
I think Coach Giordano is the only one who hasn't got on the floor yet tonight, Frank.
Coach Russo going very deep into his bench here. Lindsay cuts it to a 1-possession game, 20-17. And we'll have a violation on Windham.
Portland hopefully would look to hold it for the last shot if they can.
That'll be an offensive foul on Rugabira as he just kind of shoved the defender away.
Now Windham will look to hold the ball for the last shot. Theoretically, at least.
So the entire starting backcourt for Portland, plus the first sub in the guard position group, all with 2 or 3 fouls. Inbound goes to Tyree James. James defended by Gribben. James to Lindsay. To the corner. Bowen. Back to Aziza. Back to James. 15 seconds to play. Combs' pass. The hand went up like it was a foul. We'll see if it's on Vayu or if it's just a common out of bounds call. I haven't seen any indication here, Steve. It'll be Portland basketball. 8 seconds to play. 3-point Portland lead. Ball goes into Johnson. Johnson up the sideline. Throws it inside to Kamas. Batted away. Taken away by Windham. Kamas gets it back off the glass. No good. So after 16 minutes, Portland leads by 3, 20-17. Steve and I will bring you halftime stats in a moment. So Steve, as we're at halftime here, 20-17 Portland. Bulldogs led in scoring by Jesse Kamas with 5, Patia Donato, Remy Jowani, and Pepito Girmagisha with 3 apiece. Kennedy Charles with 4, that is, and Brady Torer with 2. Leading the way for Windham, it's number 15, Eric Bowen with 8 points. And 3 points, 9 rebounds for number 12, Blake McPherson.
So both coaches got decisions here. I can see Blake McPherson out on the floor right now. I believe he's going to start him. And Brady Torer. So the 2 of them key players for the teams, having 3 fouls apiece.
And Patia Donato.
4th on either one of them is going to really impact the second half.
And Patia Donato also in foul trouble with 3. As it will be Eagles ball to start the second half. It's Frank Myatt with Steve Rogers. Tori Bachman on camera, WPPS TV3.
Coach Russo trapping right off for the first possession.
And we'll go to Grady Dixon, to McPherson, to Lindsay. Backdoor cut.
There's that back cut.
And we'll have another foul.
As we said early in the game, that's what Windham looks to do. Coach Russo has obviously coached up his team to be ready for that. But
that'll be the 3rd foul on Kevin Rugabira as he joins the host of Bulldog players in foul trouble. 2 shots for Eric Bowen. First is no good. Very sloppy first half with 18 Portland turnovers and 14 Windham turnovers. And McPherson misses both. Rebound to Donato. Brady Toer brings it over. And Toer will pull it back.
Coach Russo has already set a play to start the second half.
Rugabira, three-pointer, knocks it down. Rugabira from Charles opens the scoring for Portland, 23-17 Bulldogs.
Still with the extended pressure.
Lindsay to Dixon, gets it over to McPherson. He lines up for three. Rugabira got a piece. And the rebound will be deflected off Grady Dixon. Windham still showing some token pressure here. Toer will take the hip check from Bowen, and that will be Eric Bowen's third foul.
First team foul at the half-court line.
Eagles' first team foul as well.
The foul trend continues, Frank. We might see both teams with the end of the benches playing loose 2-3 zones late in the game.
A very tightly called game here. Rugabira to Charles. Charles feeds it inside to Donato, loses it, puts it down, up off the glass, and he will be fouled.
And I think at halftime, Coach Russo would say, let's get the ball inside early.
And that will be the fourth foul on Blake McPherson. So as you said, both coaches gambling here to start the second half. And the gamble fails to pay off for Coach Pulkkinen. 2 shots for Patia Donato. Bulldogs now 4 of 15 from the foul line. Now, Steve, I'm not a math teacher like you, but I know that's not good.
That's not good, Frank. It's not even good in baseball.
Donato misses both. Tip no good. Tapped out to Combs. He'll be picked up by Donato. Here comes the trap. Jump ball, arrow to Portland. Nice takeaway there by Rugabira coming over on the trap.
Nice adjustment by Patia on that. He started to reach and was going to pick up a foul and just retracted his hands. And
Rugabira lets it go. Long two, no good. Falls a shot, rebound to Dixon.
Not what Coach Russo was emphasizing in the halftime, I believe. He would like more patience on the offense. Break them down.
Dixon and Combs.
Still in a trap
Skip
defense.
pass. Kicked out. Combs for three. No good. Rebound taken by Lindsay. Lindsay splits the block. Off the glass for two.
Nice
lead back down to 4. 23-19 Bulldogs. Toward the dribble push. Rugabira finds Charles. Looking to get the isolation for Remy Giovanni, but stolen. Benny Nziza lays it off. No good. Rebound. Dixon to the floor and taken away by Kevin Rugabira.
Great hands by Kevin there. Looked like a clean rebound, and then he just took it away.
That's how I score it. Toer to the baseline. Lays it up for 8 for 2.
The adjustment Coach Russo made defensively in this trap is that Brady is playing the back end, lowering the chances of him picking up a fourth foul.
Dixon jab step. Spin taken away. Steal by Charles. Ted to Rugabira. He'll be stripped.
Jump ball, Windham ball.
It sounded like Coach Russo was trying to get the timeout off, but didn't quite get it in time. As Jesse Kamas returns for the Bulldogs and Adrian Moody for the Eagles. comes the trap. Windham breaks it. Travel.
Windham almost did exactly what you want to do in there, Frank. You want to get the ball to the middle of the floor and then tack once you break that double, but you can't run with it first.
It looked like Benny Nziza just saw an open way into the basket and just forgot to put the ball on the floor. Remy Joe Wani, defended by Lindsay. Wani gets it across. Dribbles left, kicks it out to Tower. Nice save by Tower, but it'll be Windham ball. Off the glass for two by Owen Combs. Lead back down to 4, 25-21 Portland. 4 minutes to play in the third quarter. Frank Myatt along with Steve Rogers. Tori Bachman on camera for WPPS TV3. Kamis, offensive.
Coach Russo does not agree.
Steve, I wonder if the defender was kind of going down first, but if you're Portland, you kind of have to expect that call at this point in the game. Vayu returns to replace Kamis. To replace Remy Joe Wani. Lindsay gets it over to the corner. Nziza gets by Rugabirwa, kicks it out. Quick pass, Moody to James for three. Back iron, rebound to Drew Vayu. Vayu throws it away.
Vayu a little too focused on trying to get the ball to Brady Tower.
Likely would have been a backcourt violation anyway. The deflection by Kamis, not quite saved by Donato. Sam Esposito returning for Portland. 23 turnovers for the Bulldogs, 19 for the Eagles. Very sloppy game. Nziza. Stolen by Esposito, but he'll land out of bounds.
Coach Russo with a very bewildered look on his face.
You could see him. Did you see Coach Russo and Coach LeGage kind of silently communicating there with their arms up? Like, what's going on here?
In all our years in this game.
And we'll have a foul? Fourth foul on Patia Donato on the inbound. So he'll come out, replaced by Remy Joe Wani.
Jesse Kamis is going to have to really step up now.
And Windham throws it away.
I think that was a turnover again, Frank.
20 for Windham. Again, Steve, not a math guy, but 43 combined turnovers does not usually equal fun basketball to watch as we have another foul.
Now, and with the balanced scoring, the chance of a double-double would be 10 turnovers and 10 fouls if you could get them in a game, but you don't get to get that many. So,
speaking of fouls, Tyree James picks up his second for Windham. Bergabiro inbounds to Kamis. Jesse puts it on the floor. Nearly loses it. Backs in, off the glass for two.
There he is. It's going to be a key player here, Frank.
6-point Portland lead, 3 minutes to play in the third quarter. Nziza, long three, back iron, and he gets his own rebound. Kicks it out. Lindsay drives, spins, swatted by Remy Joe Wani. Wani top of the key, defended by Lindsay.
Good patience.
Up top, high post, Kamis knocks it down.
There he is.
9th point for Jesse Kamis off that nice feed from Brady Tower. Now it's an 8-point Bulldog lead. Combs to Lindsay. To the corner, back to Lindsay. Nziza, jab step, defended by Tower, and he gets it to Tyree James. Moody drives, steps back. Front iron, rebound to Wani.
Coach Russo slowing them down. Get set. Be patient.
Minute 45 to play in the third quarter. 29-21 Portland.
Take care of the ball. Clock's our friend now.
Tower takes it in. Off the glass for two.
Wow, incredible body control there. Moody was set up to take a charge there, but Brady somehow contorted the body and avoided it.
And we'll have the foul on Jesse Kamas, his third. So you can hear Coach Russo from up here saying, don't reach. I mean, I'm sure that's something they went over in the locker room at halftime, Steve.
Yeah.
It's a tightly called game. You can't expect that to change.
And you're usually yelling that at your guards.
10-point Portland lead. 75 seconds to play in the third quarter. Kick out. Lindsay for three. No good. Esposito unable to corral the rebound. It'll be a Windham inbound under the basket. James for three. No good. Strong rebound by Remy Joe.
Remy Joe's big on those boards the second half so far.
His third. Kicks out Rugabewa, corner three, and he gets it.
Timeout, Windham.
Portland opens up a 13-point lead, 34-21, 50 seconds to play in the third quarter. We'll be back. Off the timeout. Portland showing pressure. Tyree James, defended by Tower. James loses it. Thomas with the steal. Down the middle, off the glass for two.
Coach Russo softening the pressure just a little.
Jesse Kamas, first man into double figures. That's his 11th point of the game. Combs to Lindsay. We wind down, 15 seconds to play. Lindsay kicks it. And then Ziza picks up his dribble. Over to James. Windham holding for one. 5 seconds on the clock. 36-21 Portland. 3 seconds.
Coaches on the bench yelling, no foul, no foul, no foul.
There's the foul.
And
that'll be a costly one. Fourth foul on Jesse Kamas. 3 shots for Quentin Lindsay.
Is it 3 or 2?
I think it's 3.
I thought he stepped inside. Nope. Mark Madison signaling 3.
So a chance for Windham to cut into the lead here with no time coming off the clock. Lindsay hits the first. And the second.
He stepped inside. I thought he stepped inside the 3-point circle when he ducked under the fake.
As did Coach Russo as he inquires. The officials confirm.
At least one of the officials thought it was only 2, but Mark Madison closest to the spot, so we'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
So 3 foul shots from Quentin Lindsay ends the third quarter. Portland leading 36-24. We'll bring you fourth quarter action in a moment. It will be Portland ball to start the fourth quarter.
Coach Russo with his original 5 out there to start the quarter.
Including Patia Donato with 4 fouls.
And Blake McPherson checks back in from Windham also with 4 fouls.
No call there.
Good no call.
Kicked out. Rugabewa for 3, and he hits it. Third 3-pointer for Kevin Rugabewa.
Kevin had flashbacks to the EL game where he hit the one at the buzzer for the win.
Blocked by Wani and taken away.
Good job by Remy Joe staying on the floor.
Up Charles loses it.
And it might go in anyhow.
I think they're saying hit the basket support.
Yeah. First fumble of the game.
Pepito Gerbekisha checking in for Charles. Portland with a 15-point lead here as we start fourth quarter action. This is Frank Myatt with Steve Rogers. Tori Bachman on camera for WPPS TV3.
Portland still looking for that trap.
There's a steal by
Now they got
Donato.
numbers.
Wani, baseline. Gives it away. McPherson with the steal. Up ahead, off the glass for two.
Good hoop.
Both teams with 25 turnovers by my count. Brady Toer over to Patia. Donato back up top to Remy Giovanni.
Pulling again will want to work the clock, be patient, try to get something inside and then outside.
Ruggiero throws it away. Stolen by Lindsay, and we'll have a foul.
Brady Toer, that's 4. Here comes Kennedy Charles checking back in.
Fourth foul for Toer.
Oh.
Sixth team foul.
Brady stays on the floor.
Charles replaces Ruggiero. Eric Bowen, defended by Remy Giovanni. To Lindsay. And dribble push. They have the matchup they want. McPherson defended by Toer. Portland collapsing well. Backdoor cut. Dixon. Contact, no call. Rebound, Donato. Up ahead, Remy Giovanni secures it. Splits the block off the glass for two.
Windham coach is not happy, thought there was contact.
And nice hustle by Brady Toer. That deflection will stay Windham ball. Well, Steve, I think we can all agree there was contact on that play, but maybe not enough to warrant a foul.
I think the defender fended off a little bit, and I think the official gave him the benefit of the doubt.
We'll have a Windham timeout out of that trap. So with 5:52 to play, Bulldogs in control, 41-26. We'll be back. And we're back here, Windham inbound at half court. It'll be number 2, Owen Coombs, running point for the Eagles.
Coach Russo with a 1-2-2 trap here.
Quentin Lindsay. Dribbles inside, dishes, Dixon off the glass for two.
There's that back cut. Windham trying to extend some pressure, try to create some turnovers.
Donato. Wow. That's going to be 5 fouls on Patia Donato.
That's his first foul. 7-2 foul.
You know, Steve, definitely contact there. I might have a bit of a loss. Looked like he was trying to get some space for the dribble handoff. Back tip by Wani. It'll stay Windham ball. Long three. No good. Rebound secured by Remy Giovanni. Up ahead. Pepito Garmagisha pulls it back.
Good patience there.
Here comes the trap. And we'll have a foul. I think that'll be on 15, Eric Bowen. And it is Bowen's fourth. Eagles fourth.
15 picking up his fourth foul. That's a fourth team foul for Windham Ryan.
Here McGeesha inbounds. Charles goes by. He's blocked by McPherson. But he gets his own rebound.
There we go.
Back up top. Toer splits the D. Kicks it to the corner. Charles for three. No good. Rebound Lindsay. And here come the Eagles on the break. Combs for three. No good. Rebound Brady Toer.
Great check out by Brady Toer.
And that'll be 5 fouls on Blake McPherson.
Brady actually checked out 2 Windham players, both much larger than him. Controlled the rebound and forced that foul. Nice game by Blake McPherson.
And Connor Janvern will come in to replace Eric Bowen.
Here comes Jesse Camus back in.
As Adrian Moody had replaced McPherson, who had fouled out.
Good substitution by Coach Russo. Give Brady a break. Make sure he doesn't pick up a fifth, create any momentum in the wrong way.
13-point Portland lead, 4:30 to play. 41-28 Bulldogs. Gary Magisha fed inside. Camus puts it on the floor, loses it. I think it's going to be a kick. And it is. 27th Bulldog turnover.
Coach Russo reinforcing, don't put the ball to the floor down in there in the traffic.
Janvern corrals it over to Crady Dixon. Dixon goes by Charles. Off the glass for two. Definite contact there, but as we're seeing some more non-calls here, Steve.
Yeah.
Officials adjusting their game as well. As we'll have a foul on Quentin Lindsay. His third, Portland sixth. Windham sixth, that is.
Number 13 picking up his third foul. That's a sixth Windham team foul.
And both teams about to go into the bonus. Windham has no more fouls to give. Portland already with 17 fouls. Wani inbounds to Camus. Camus backs in, grabs the lane, off the glass for two.
Pretty left hand, pretty left hand.
13 points for Jesse Camus. Bulldogs with a 13-point lead. Moody to the floor, crossover to the lane. Off the glass for two. Nice take there by Adrian Moody.
Moody saying, I can go left too. Almost the same move.
Wani with a clear out. He advanced it over. Gary Magisha for three. No good. Rebound to Camus. Puts it down off the glass. No good, but Remy Joe with a follow for two. We'll have a Portland timeout. Bulldogs comfortably in the lead, 45-32. We'll be back. And we're back. Eagles to inbound. 3 minutes to play in the game. 45-32 Bulldogs. It's Frank Myatt with Steve Rogers. Tori Bachman on camera. WPPS TV3. Janvern, three no good. Rebound, Gary Magisha. DePito over to Remy Joe Wani, who'll bring it across.
Coach Russo called a timeout to just reset. Shift his defense a little, soften it up just a little. Token pressure, but mostly just kind of don't foul.
Feed inside. Camus to the floor. Jump hook, no good. Rebound to Dixon. Adrian Moody brings it up top for Windham. Crossover. Loses the handle. Taken away by Vayu.
Great patience, great patience.
Heads up play there by the veteran, Remy Joe Wani.
Pull it out, pull it out.
Wani, crossover. Gets it to Charles, who cuts. Charles to Gary Magisha. Gary Magisha back to Wani. And tapped out by Adrian Moody. It'll stay Bulldog ball. Brady Toer returns for Portland. He'll replace Drew Vayu.
Basically a four-guard offense now. Just get people who can handle the ball.
Toer goes by, and he'll be fouled by Moody. Moody second, Windham seventh, 1-1 for Brady Toer.
Eagle foul number one, A.J. Moody, his second. 17 foul, his second foul. Brady Toer at the line. 1-1.
Toer hits the first. Brady, nice performance tonight in limited time, Steve. Having about 4 assists, 5 rebounds, and that's his 3rd point. Rebound, Remy Joe.
Great rebound. Oh, what an athletic play.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. Oh no, wait. Went off the other guy's leg. I think they're saying Kennedy was on the sideline when he saved it.
Portland coaching staff really not happy with that. You see, that's one of those rare instances where they probably do have the better view looking right down the sideline. Yeah. Dixon kicks it out. Moody for 3.
And everybody else was stunned by the athleticism.
Rebound, Garmagisha. Under 90 seconds to play. Pepito gets it to Tower. Tower gets it across. And he'll pull it back out.
That's where his value is right there. That's why he's on the floor with 4 fouls.
14-point Portland lead as Windham gets the steal. Dixon.
Don't foul.
And he will be fouled.
I guess he didn't hear me.
3rd foul on Pepito Garmagisha. 7th on the Bulldogs.
Last thing Portland wants right now is a clock that is not running. And the other team scoring.
And a chance for Windham to get 2 points without any time coming off the clock if Dixon can convert these.
Truveo checks in. He's had a nice night today. Workmanlike. Played good defense. Rebounded well.
Dixon hits the first. Then Ziza and Combs return for the Eagles. 66 seconds to play. Portland lead at 13. Dixon hits the second. Inbound to Tower. Tower will be fouled by Combs. Combs is second. 8th on the Eagles. 1-1 for Brady Tower.
Owen Combs, number 2, picking up his 2nd foul. Brady Tower at the line.
Tower hits the first, earning himself the second. Lead back up to 13, 47-34, 62 seconds to play. Tower hits them both. Combs pushing for the Eagles. Loses it, taken away by Tower. Tower will be fouled. It'll be Combs again, his 3rd. Wyndham's 9th.
Comes Espo.
As does James Johnson. Jesse Comas gets a nice hand as he heads to the bench. With 13 points. High score for the Bulldogs. And Tower hits the first. Eddie Antonio comes to replace Kennedy Charles. And number 25, Angel Oriana, will be checking in for the shooter should Tower convert. Which he does. 50-34 Portland. 46 seconds remaining in the contest.
And Windham matching Portland and emptying their bench now for the last 46 seconds.
Yep, number 33, Kopi. Number 22, Valier. Number 43, Searway. These are JV swing players. We do not have their first names on our roster. Valier to Searway. Back to Kopi. Back to Valier. Puts it on the floor. Under 30 seconds to play here. Janvrin splits the block, and he will be fouled. That foul will go to James Johnson.
James Johnson, number 23.
James Johnson gets into the scorebook.
At the line for Windham, Thomas Sanford.
I mean, Steve, I feel like if I were playing this game, if I got on the floor and didn't get a foul called on me, I'd feel like I got slighted.
I think Coach LeGage has a couple fouls too. I'm not sure.
If not, he might deserve a couple.
I know he's elbowed Coach Giordano a few times.
Janvrin converts 1 of 2. Lead down to 15 as Portland will look to run out the clock here. Eddie Antonio to Veyu. Veyu crossover to Oriana. Oriana to Antonio. 5 seconds to play. And Johnson will hold it at midcourt. And as time expires, Portland escapes from Windham with a 50-35 victory. We bring you the handshake line. Steve and I will do some totaling up, and we'll bring you a post-game wrap.
Drive home safely.
So, Steve, an ugly win, but a win nonetheless for the Bulldogs, 50-35. They survive the Windham Eagles.
Yeah, very slow, low artistic value in that one. But they grinded it out. You know, both teams just gave it all they had, and Portland outlasted them. I think the early pressure took care of the depth there, and Portland showed it at the end.
So in a game with 55 combined turnovers, Portland is led in scoring, leading all scorers with 13 points. Jesse Kamas, Brady Tower checking in with double figures with 11. Remy Joe Wani, 7 points, 10 rebounds, 2 blocks. Kevin Rugabirwa, 3 big threes.
Yeah, and a typical Portland balanced scoring attack. No, you know, different people lead the scoring in any given game. I think that's probably the first game that Jesse's been the high scorer on. So Coach Russo is just the next man up, especially in a foul situation where guys take 3 and 4 fouls, and somebody's got to be in there and do the damage.
And Coach Russo playing 13 players tonight. Very deep bench for him. Really getting virtually every player on that Portland bench into the game.
Yeah, and as I said, I think that was the difference. They wore down Windham. Windham didn't have quite as deep a bench, and so they just couldn't respond. They couldn't stay with them when they pulled away late in the game.
Windham was led in scoring by Eric Bowen with 8 points all in the first half. Quentin Lindsay with 6. Grady Dixon also with 6 to round out the top scorers for the Bulldogs. Or for the Eagles, that is.
The Eagles.
So the Bulldogs are on to the Chevrolet Stags. They'll host Chevrolet at the Expo on Saturday. Coach Richie Ashley bringing his squad in. Steve, what can we expect to see out of Portland and Chevrolet in round 2? We had a very tight matchup right down to the wire on Ocean Avenue.
Yeah, again, it'll be a close game. It'll be hard fought. It'll be a similar game, I think, to like the Hampton game the other night. It'll go down to a final shot, and whoever makes it or misses it determines the end of the game. But I think it'll go back and forth, and it'll be fun to watch.
Steve Schwartz and I will bring you that game on Saturday. So for Steve Rogers, this is Frank Myatt, Tori Bachman on camera for WPPS TV3, saying good evening from Windham, where the Bulldogs are victorious 50-35.